Hi everybody. I am live from Central Market in Valencia, Spain. This is the largest Spain market. It is the second largest European market. I'm going to take you for a tour. So I'm Dr. Heather Denniston. If you don't know who I am and you're watching from Well Fit and Fed, this is the Junk You Should Know show. Typically, the Junk You Should Know show is Fridays at noon PST. And while my husband and I are touring Spain for 3 months, the Junk You Should Know show just kind of shows up whenever we can do it, and whenever I'm somewhere that I think you should be seeing and somewhere where I think there's just junk you should know. So, very large Central Market. We're going to take a tour. The first place I'm going to show you is the very center of this market called Central Market because it's very beautiful. So walk with me. I'm probably on occasion going to get yelled at because I'm going to be getting in people's faces and stuff here a little bit. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. It's stunning. If you are someone who appreciates food and likes to cook, hi, whoever just joined, this is going to blow your mind. So I can't wait for you to join me. Let's just take a little pano of the market first. So this is the beautiful ceiling. And this is the very center of the market. And we're going to just take a little tour together, and we're going to look at some unique items that are culturally relevant in Spain and that I think you're going to really appreciate. So this market, obviously massive. I tried to get some info from this gal here, but she's all alone. Let's go say hello. Hola.
Hola.
¿Habla inglés?
Sí.
Sí. How old is this market? How long has it been here?
Okay, of kilometers, meters.
How long? How many years?
It's 1,000.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And how long have you worked here?
1 week.
So you had a crash course, I suppose. Oh my goodness. I might come back and ask you a couple questions. I'm sharing with some friends how beautiful this place is and how amazing.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'll come back and
Very
say
beautiful.
it is very beautiful.
And the history of
this is
Central
great.
Market and different colors.
Oh yeah.
Pictures.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Beautiful. That ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so this is a map of the market.
Yeah. Do you want a map?
Sure.
Central Market.
Yes. So we are right here, guys.
We are here.
Yep.
This is for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
We are here.
Okay, great.
Okay.
That's
So
mostly
fish.
fish. Yes.
Final. Okay.
We're going to go there, guys.
Toilet.
Excellent. We need that.
This way to the right, inside this.
Okay, great. Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're
Okay.
welcome. Bye.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Okay, off we go. The first place I want to show you, so we did a paella cooking class, and it was awesome. And the first place we stopped was this spices booth, and the spices booth is 300 years old and been in the same family for 300 years. So I'm going to give you a little shot of that. So this is Navidad Soleil or Soler, and this lady is generations of families who have this little tiny booth. And she has dedicated people who come back. She's always busy. We've been here several times. And it's just amazing to see that they just pass it down from family to family to family. And people are devoted. So you see, even just in the amount of time that we've been here, I have the gal I like to get my avocados from. We have a particular place we like to get our Iberian ham from. So you see people building relationships, and we joke about it in the States. You should know the name of your butcher. Hi, whoever just joined. Everybody knows the name of everyone they buy food from because you end up building a relationship and going back to the same place over and over and over again. So it's really a community, which is really, really awesome. So that's the spices booth. The second thing I wanted to show you that is unique to Spain is Jamón Ibérico, Iberian ham. And Iberian ham, we've eaten a lot of it, let me tell you, is a black-footed pig and it is the flank or the leg of the pig. And what you get used to when you're here is you see these things hanging everywhere. And so I want to see if I can find, there was a very cool, let me see, I think it's down here. But you can see the bustle of the market. Yeah, here we go. So there is a very busy meat market down here. Now, of course, there are multiple places you can get any one particular thing. So this jamón ibérico, there's probably 100 vendors here at least who you can get. Now, but take a look at these guys. So that's jamón ibérico. And there is the leg that they cut. And you'll see they put it on a stand. And I'm just going to demonstrate. I'm not demonstrating, he's demonstrating. And they just cut it perfectly fresh. It's amazing. And then there are lots of wine vendors, which is awesome. And so the jamón ibérico people eat. Oh, look who just joined me. Hello, Mr. Denniston. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes, maybe? Okay. Okay. So jamón ibérico, you eat at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everybody always has it in their house. Lots of people actually have that stand with the leg just out in the kitchen. Cut off a few pieces when you're hungry. Now, the second thing to look at are the vegetable stands because I can't even tell you how beautiful they are. And we're just going to walk through a couple of them. And you can see there's eggs over here. But see, this is a very good example of someone, a vendor, who has built incredible relationship. That's all people lined up. All people lined up, ready to wait as long as they need to because they like this particular vendor. Now, another unique thing in Spain is buffalo mozzarella. So let's take a look at that. It's beautiful, mild cheese served often with tomato and basil, and it is delicious. It's not my favorite because I like a stronger cheese, but it's pretty darn good. Here we are crossing through the central part again. I just want to show you these two meat markets right back to back. There's the second one, right beside it. One other thing that's interesting is that when you decide in your generational booth that you own that you no longer want to do it and you want to get rid of the business, you shut down and you sell to either the person to your left or to your right. So this is a good example of a booth that has taken over another space. So now they are twice the size of what a normal booth is. Now let's talk seafood. And that's what we're going to finish with. Oh no, we're going to talk about saffron too. Here's a seafood booth. This is the beginning of it. I'm going to take you through the back room. Look at these tomatoes, you guys. Hola, hola. Okay, we're heading to fish. And I decided I was going to do this show a little later, but as you can see, it's getting very, very crowded. Now, this is one of my favorites. We're going to see some eels, and here we go. So this is just the start of the fish market. Now, fish is obviously a huge thing in Spain. There are probably easily 200 fish booths here, or maybe 150. Sorry, there was a lady on the ground there. I didn't want to film her. So each of these vendors, again, they just go through family to family. And they have, here's, if you haven't seen rape before, I don't even know how to say that. Beautiful salmon here. Now, a big thing in Spain is sardine and anchovy, which is so awesome because it's so rich with omega-3s, so it's fantastic. Here's a local delicacy, barnacle, which I have eaten. They steam them, put them on a plate, and then hey Raul, they steam them, put them on a plate, and you pull them out like you would a tiny snail. Hey Melissa. So yeah, the seafood is endless. Snails are huge. Here are some beautiful clams. Gorgeous. This is my favorite. Little squids. And just so delicious. So we've eaten a ton of seafood here, obviously, and it is always so fresh and so delicious. Oh, let's go look at some of the bigger fish. These guys were so busy just a minute ago, so I'm glad that things have calmed down because they have some lovely larger fish. And they purposefully display them this way because they want you to know that it's super fresh. And you have to see these calamari rings and octopus, sardine, delicious. So I think I'm getting yelled at, so I'm going to move on. So we've talked about Iberian ham, we've talked about all the fresh vegetables here, we've talked about fresh fish. The last thing I want to show you that is just so popular here is saffron, because I've learned a lot about saffron in the last little while, both in my paella cooking class and in Morocco, because saffron is huge in Morocco. Now, when you purchase saffron, you have to be very careful because it is adulterated a lot of the time because it is the most expensive spice by weight. People cheat and they either baste it with honey to make it heavier, or they mix other things in there, like even red silk fibers or different things that aren't saffron. So you have to be very, very careful on what you're purchasing. It should look very red. It should not be powdered because the powdered form, it's just too easy to mix it with something else. So you want the little tiny fibers. The saffron comes from the crocus flower. It's the stigmata or pistil stigmata, the little red thing popping out of the middle. And they harvest it, and it takes a ton to even make a tiny, tiny little amount. And so you find it here, and it comes in the tiniest little containers. And hopefully you're seeing some of the awesome stuff. I'm just trying to get to the booth I saw that had a nice selection of saffron. And so when you buy your saffron, it should come in just little amounts and should be high quality, so you have to really shop around. Oh, another big thing, sweets. They like their sweets, and fudge and nougat are big. Brent and I have tried that one. So yum. And such cute things. Lots of little places you can buy paella pans and different things like that. So it's awesome. Olives, lots of olives. I don't talk about olives a lot because I don't like olives, but my husband loves them. So this booth that I'm just passing right now, here we go, here's saffron. This booth that I'm passing right now is just mostly olives and dried fish. So here is a sample of saffron. And Raul, you see the fibers? Little sprigs. That's what you want to look for. And here's how you can test if your saffron is pure. You stick a tiny little amount in water, and the water should turn what color? Raul, what color should the water turn when you put saffron in it? It should turn yellow, not red. Yellow, not red. That's how you know your saffron is pure. So as soon as I'm done with you guys here today, I am going to, we are leaving Valencia today for Barcelona, so we are going to make some purchases. We are getting some saffron, some olive oil, a little snack for the bus tomorrow. They also have these dried veggie chips that are so delicious, so I will be grabbing some of those. And we're going to bring a few gifts home for people. Their canned sardines and canned anchovies, all of that is just so delicious. So that's definitely something I want to grab as well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour. So a couple things that I've learned is lots about saffron, lots about the Iberian ham process, and just understanding fresh fish better. And I will really, really miss having this level, quality, caliber of market to enjoy any day that we have been here. It's just been so, I'm going to show you the black hooves. That's a good parting thing for you to see. The black hooved is indicative of the Iberian ham, and that tells you it's good quality Iberian ham as well as how black the hooves are. One final thing, chorizo sausage, delicious. So chorizo is also a big thing here. Sausage in general, cured meats, sardines, mackerel, all of those kinds of things, really good quality protein in the fish category. And the thing I am actually going to leave you with is these radishes that are as big as my head, which I think you'll enjoy seeing. So let me show you these. Beautiful. So I am Dr. Heather Denniston. This is the Junk You Should Know Show. Guys, a couple things coming up. One is as soon as I'm back in Seattle in August, we will go back to our 12 noon Friday PST schedule for the Junk You Should Know Show. I've got some great guests coming up. And second of all, I am launching an online jump rope tutorial for women. It's going to be beginner and intermediate. It's 10 days for 10 minutes a day. It's going to be free, and that's going to be super exciting, so watch for that. And other than that, you will next see us in Barcelona. We will be 3 weeks there, and I can't wait to share with you some of the things that we learned there. And I'm so grateful for those of you who have the time to watch live, and for those that are watching in replay, I love you just as much. We will see you next week. Thank you so much. Goodbye.